I think I'm live, guys. I think I'm live. Audio should be okay. Hopefully you guys can hear that okay. So it's another live stream. And I thought we'd do one tonight. Mainly because the World Cup is on tomorrow night and Wednesday night. So I thought this would be the last time I probably get a chance to do a proper live stream. So this is going to be a similar live stream to what I did the other week. Where we kind of researched new coins. We looked at a lot of the new coins that were out there. And we can talk about some other things. But, you know, I'm going to be looking at some new coins out there. We're going to be laughing at a lot of terrible ones. And we'll take it from there. Hi, Aaron. Hi, it's just Zero. Yeah, I'm good. The only problem I've got right now is that it's super warm. The temperatures in the UK, this is the warmest summer, I believe, on record, I believe. And it's super warm, and from a mining perspective, that isn't good. Hey, Edward. I think you're misinformed, Darren. It's England that's through in the World Cup. In football, it isn't the UK that plays in the World Cup. It's England, Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Republic of Ireland, which obviously isn't part of the UK. But this year, only England were through, and they've done really well. This is purely a mining channel now, unsubscribed. Yes, it is. It is completely a cryptocurrency channel now. Or do you mean mining channel? As in I don't cover other things? I think I go through spells. Sometimes I focus on mining, sometimes I focus on other things. It is what it is. Yes, I've heard of subscriber pool. I was invited to take part in it. It was very kind of them to ask me, but it isn't something I wanted to take part of because, well, basically, I don't. Well, from what the offer said, you know, hey, would you like to help out? I don't think I would have had any kind of hands-on part of it all. That's why I didn't want to take part in it, because I've seen how dedicated teams of people have struggled to maintain a mining pool, and I didn't know who was running it as far as the technical aspect day to day. I didn't know how experienced they were, and obviously, I mean, I'm reluctant to put my name to something unless I'm involved in some way or I've got some sort of involvement in it, you know. Because then if the pool, if I backed a pool and I told people to back a particular pool, and then that pool turned out to be perhaps not as efficient, or there was problems with it being hacked, or any kind of problem. I'm not suggesting that would happen, but if anything like that happened, then it reflects badly on me. I would prefer a more hands-on approach with it all if I was getting involved. That's so. Best of luck to the guys that are running it, though. Have you looked at mining Loki? I think I looked at it a little bit when someone brought it up initially. It's hot in LA. It's always hot in LA. I saw it. Yeah, I looked at the Loki in a live stream. I remember looking at the website. I haven't mined Cardano, no. Are you looking for suggestions on coins for this chat? You're welcome to suggest coins if you want. I have got, if I get it, I've got a Bitcoin talk ready. This is what we did the other week. We kind of just looked around. We looked at a lot of the new coins. We laughed at some of them, but we found one or two that actually looked okay. So yeah, we can do that as well. And I will look at what the most profitable coins are at the moment and just kind of see what ones are coming at the top. For the last couple of months, it's always been Ethereum Classic at the top. All these hash coins. Because, I mean, look at the Equihash coins. These boys have taken a killing. So a few months ago, Equihash, Zcash, and a few others before the Z9 Mini and all these other machines were released, they were all near the top, like top 5. But now they're going further and further down the table. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I mean, I've got absolutely no problem with the guys from Subscriber Pool. They all seem really nice. It was really nice of them to even consider me for it. But as I said, you know, like if I'm going to work with like any kind of partnership or something like that, I think I'd need to have more than, you know, just here's a share of the profits. I'd want some sort of involvement in it, or you know, it's one of those things. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. That was my initial thinking. Hi Taurus. Hi Luke. Hi Joseph. Julio P asks, do any of you current miners out there still buy a GPU to increase your farm size? Something I've not done actually. It's just zero. Says I've mined a bunch of Loki, pretty low difficulty as of a couple of weeks. Stacked up just over 1,000 of them and moved on to HODL. Hopefully the project takes off. Yeah, that's kind of my approach as well. Once you've mined a coin for a few weeks, there's always that incentive to go and mine something else and diversify. What have you bought, Julio? Is it Julio or Julio? I assume it's Julio. What GPUs did you buy? Tony. Hi, Tony. Tony shut down his miners 6 weeks ago. Electric is too expensive. Profits are too low. Temperatures are too hot. I need something profitable to make me start again. Yeah, that's the thing. It is too hot. And the electricity costs are high. I mean, I'm kind of banking on... I don't know. I keep changing my mind on this because I'm banking on the coins that I mine just now being more profitable in the future, and I'm going to hold those coins. But when you take off the electricity costs, you know, mining isn't the most profitable thing to do right now. So there is an incentive. I don't know, in hindsight, when I talked about maybe selling my GPUs a few months ago, in hindsight, if I'd sold them and I, you know, disregard the electricity costs every month, maybe if I had just bought coins with that money, I don't know. Hindsight's always a wonderful thing. It's hard to know what you would have done if you did sell GPUs. If you would have just saved the money or what. Hi, Mad R8B. Edward, have a look at NullX NLX. They just forked into a new code base. It's proof of stake, but it's proof of work for the first 100,000 blocks. It's a privacy coin. Julio bought RX 570s. Did you build a full rig with them, or did you just pick up a few? I don't think there's any miners on it. Right. NullX. Do you know what the website is? I've just typed in NullX and I can't. Oh, I've missed out the X, that's why. Right, okay, I found the website. Right, okay. So this is CoinMarketCap, and NullX is sitting at 3 cents. So again, the purpose of this stream today is we can chat about different cryptocurrency subjects, but I'm going to try and focus on mining just now, because mining has not been the best recently as far as new coins coming out that are profitable. The last month or so, it's all been masternode coins. So this video is just really about exploring different coins and seeing what's out there. And maybe if I don't find another coin to mine, maybe I'll find something that you guys will. So this coin was recommended by Edward. And here it's here. NullX, world's first zero trace online data privacy solution. Retailing about 3 cents right now. I should really price that in Satoshis. 456. Okay. So it is proof of stake. Block time is a minute. Block reward is 3.8. NullX, NLX. Total supply is 50 million. So that's quite a low block reward when you consider it's 50 million. I suppose the block time is 60 seconds. Yeah, that's not too bad. Masternode requirement is 50,000. Wow. That's the thing. See, from a mining point of view, Edward, that could be a big ask to get to 50,000. You know, if there's only 3.8 coins being rewarded every block, take a while to get there. I mean, I'd have to do some calculations, but, you know, off the top of my head, that doesn't seem like you'd get a lot of coins per day. Well, you know, obviously it depends on the hash rate and what, you know, if there's a lot of other people going, a lot of other people mining it. But just looking at the block reward, the masternode requirement and the total supply, that seems like it would take a while to get a masternode. Correct me if I'm wrong, Edward. I'm just kind of, you know, comparing it to other coins that I've looked at recently. That's quite good. I like how they've got an update like that. That's quite good. Oh, there's a team. I like when they post photos. I do. I know that you can steal photos online, but if they link to social media accounts and all that, I'm all for transparency. We've got merchandise already. Right, so let's look at the white paper, which is... so the white paper isn't there yet. Right, so the white paper isn't there. I'm never too sure when coins launch without a white paper. It's becoming more common that new coins will launch. I mean, there's been coins that have launched without a website, but as far as new coins being launched without a white paper, I think it's something that should be completed just after the website. It should be before they start promoting it. They should have a white paper. Personally, you know, before they ask anyone to mine it. I guess the key thing without a white paper to refer to here, I think the key thing here is, you know, I think that looks like a big requirement to mine and then get the masternode at 50,000. So are they selling masternodes? Is this another coin that's selling masternodes? Edward saying the white paper is at the very top. All right, okay. Sorry, I looked at it down there and it said it wasn't there yet. White paper release. You're right. Sorry, okay. I take back everything I just said a few minutes ago. So clearly they have to update their website because they've still got it down here. They don't have a link to the white paper here. Oh, that was the road. Oh, right. Okay, so that was the roadmap. So yeah, okay, that was misleading me because they had the roadmap there as well. Okay, I got there in the end. I take back the part where I said they launched without a white paper. Well, I think they did, but yeah, they got there 2 months after it. Okay, let's look at it now. Before I do so, I'm just going to power around before I'm too late with all these comments because I'm way behind. Quantify crypto. Kev, what are you mining? I'm still mining Safecoin right now. But right now, what I did, because I'm doing a live stream, you might be able to hear, right, I'm going to let you guys hear my mining rig. So I'm basically mining Lyra 2Z on NiceHash right now because I'm only doing a live stream for a few hours. I'll just switch to NiceHash. I could have picked another Lyra 2Z coin, but I was just like, it's only 2 hours anyway. I'll just switch to NiceHash just now. But I'll be switching back to Safecoin. It's pretty hot right now. EquiHash 1445 though, so I'm looking for a new coin. And on that subject, Joseph said he's just gathering Bitcoin from NiceHash. Just Zero is a speculative miner for sure. Half my farm is only on a coin for a week or so. The other half is pretty much stays on Ethereum Classic. That's an interesting way to do it. Just keep kind of 50% of your rig on one thing. I've been looking at the wrong... I've got two webcams here. I'm going to look at the wrong one. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Split your rig and put 50% on a kind of reliable coin and another 50% on speculative coins. Stankov, welcome to the stream, mate. Finding new coins is a great subject, but not shit coins. It's really hard to find something worth HashPower. What I found in the last live stream where I did something like this is that the majority of them are shit coins. We had a good laugh. We were laughing at a lot of it, but we did find a couple of good coins as well. So, you know, you're trying to find the gold nugget, find the diamond in the mud. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll find something. This one actually looks okay. This Nullex that Edward recommended, this one looks okay. Joseph saying he's considering registering as a company to get VAT back on electricity. But I need to check that you can definitely do that first. If you register as a company, and I think for VAT you need to be over, it's around £82,000 or so in the UK, around that mark. Used to have that figure sticking in my head. Yeah, if you do that, then then you can register. Well, you can register for VAT before that, but to be honest, it's probably not worth your time because it just means you've got lots more forms to fill out. Julio P has a total of 350 mega hash for Ethereum. Wow. I'm trying to work that out, what I get. I'm trying to think. No, because I'm comparing that to a different algorithm. So what is that? It's like 55 mega hash for a 1080 Ti with your Ethereum enlargement pool. Is that correct? ASICs are now crunching away at Ethereum. Difficulty going up. Yeah, they're going to go to proof of stake at one point anyway, aren't they? Joseph is still scaling up as long as GPU prices are reasonable. To give a return on investment of around a year at current rates. Julio P has a return on investment on 60% of my gear starting in November 2017. I think I started around the same time as you, Julio. I think I bought my computer at the start of December, but I basically spent a full month just doing research and reading and, you know, taking notes and doing research on what GPUs to buy. Many Zcash guys are now going to Ethereum now, unfortunately. You can thank Zuko for that. Dave Tech, thanks for tuning in, Dave Tech. I left you a comment. I don't know if you've replied. I've been busy. Right, so I need to give a shout out. And I'll go back. I know I'm off on a big tangent here. I'm going to get back to this white paper in a second. But I want to give a shout out to Dave Tech. He's been leaving some comments on my YouTube channel, on my videos, and he's been leaving really good comments. And I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel because I used to always check to see if someone did have a YouTube channel, but I didn't know that Dave had. So this is Dave's channel. And if you like my channel, chances are you'll like Dave's as well because he does a lot of live streams. He does awesome miner. He focuses on cryptocurrency. So yeah, I kind of skipped around some of his videos today. I just had a kind of look around to get an idea of what his videos are like. And really good, guys. I recommend, if you like my channel, I recommend checking out Dave's channel. I'll need to reply. As I said, Dave, you're welcome to join me in a live stream one day, and I can do a video with you. That'd be fun. Right, I need to go back to these comments. No, that's okay, Dave. No, I'm the same. I don't meant. Well, my username when I'm in that account is Kev's Crypto Channel. It's kind of self-explanatory. But yeah, I don't, try and spam anyone's account. God, the comments are coming thick and fast, guys. I can't even keep up. I've lost too much in masternodes. Be careful. Yeah, that's something I'd warn people against. There's a lot of scams out there. Right, I'm going to have to jump ahead from the comments right now because I'm being rude and I'm going off on a tangent. So like I said, check out Dave's channel. I posted a link there. Watch one or two of his videos if you want to, get an idea of what his channel's all about. But you can see there, Linux, Windows, crypto mining. Right, back to the Nano S white paper. So the website came out in April. The white paper 2.0 is June. Right. So when I look at the white papers, I really do skim through a lot of it just to get the gist of it, just to get an idea of what's going on. This is crying out for a paragraph. Give me paragraphs. Give me paragraphs. Right. This is what my mum does when she sends me a text on WhatsApp. She writes like a story and doesn't put any kind of paragraphs on. Right, give me a summary. The Nano S core and null protocol. There's no paragraphs in this white paper at all. This is like, I learned that in primary one of primary one of school when I was like 6 years old, that you have to use paragraphs after a few sentences to allow the reader to digest the information. That really does make it hard to read. Right. Here we go. A nice picture for someone as silly as me. So, rebranding GPU coin into Nano S. Right, so this was a fork, you were saying. New website release. White paper release. Fork into new code base. This is what Edward was talking about. Masternodes on the network. Implementing zero coin on testnet. New exchange listings. Zero coin along with null protocol. The null blockchain allows the user to transact securely and privately while leaving no audible trace. Right, so it's a privacy coin. Proof of stake 3.0 requires nodes running a wallet software proving that its coins in the blockchain. I'll be honest, that isn't the easiest to digest as far as the way they've split that, kind of designed the white paper, as far as it's hard to read. The solution to total privacy called the Null X Core and Null Protocol. Right, so the network is composed of 3 main layers: the Null blockchain, the Null array, and the Null applications. The blockchain now uses... Right, yeah, so it's like a second layer. Oh, 3 layers, in fact. Edward, were you not saying that you can mine it as well? Because it just says proof of stake there. Nah, not the best white papers, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'll link to this if you guys want to check it out more. That's NullX. What I should actually do is list the coins that I talk about. Captain Happy, Walton Chain haven't still made token swap from... I really do hate these token systems because so many of them are scams. Thanks, BB Lad. Really appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Sumit, welcome. He's coming all the way from India. Mining is happening for Walton Chain. It's NVIDIA only. Walton Chain's a coin that a lot of you guys have brought up. What do you think about it? What do you think, guys? Custom Computer Bills, welcome. Not seeing you well. Camping for a week. When do you think the market will come out of this funk? I think, I mean, it's hard to tell. I think last year, obviously, things picked up. Was it September, October, things started going up. The thing is with that, I mean, it's always difficult to predict when the market is going to go up. We saw Bitcoin down below $6,000. It went back up to over 8,000, 9,000, and then went back down. But what I am seeing, if you look at the news for cryptocurrency right now, is all the news is positive, and all the news is positive in the regards that there's a lot of big companies coming into the cryptocurrency world. So if all these big multinational companies are getting involved in cryptocurrency, I think that's quite a bullish thing. And it makes me confident about what's going to happen in the future. But as far as pricing goes, as far as mining profits go, someone left a comment today, and they were saying that when Samsung, who was it that left the comment? I feel bad for not mentioning them. But they said that when Samsung and a few of the big players get into building ASIC mining machines and other things like that, they said that it'll be a game changer and it will be a race to the bottom. So mining profits will go down and down. And I must admit, I do believe he's right. Erin. Is it Erin? Yes. Erin Casalt. Erin, if you're watching, I'm sorry I butchered your name. But yeah, he was saying that when Samsung and all these other big companies come into cryptocurrency and they start building and selling all these cryptocurrency mining products, you know, machines or whatever, then it will be a game changer and it will be a race to the bottom, because you'll see all these other companies getting into the game as well. Mining profits will go down. What that does mean, though, is that at that point, I would say that cryptocurrency is starting to go mainstream. So all those coins that you've been hodling, well, they may actually go up in value. That's my thoughts. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. We're all guesstimating at this point. Hi, HHK Lassie. Terry B. Hi there. Any thoughts on foam coin? Right, okay. I'll see if this is a coin. See, the thing is, I look at so many coins that I forget which ones I've looked at, but I do remember this one because of the website. I can't remember what I said about this. This is the thing, because when you look at 10 or 11 or 12 different coins on live stream, and then you do live streams every week or so, you end up forgetting the ones that you looked at months ago. What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on it? Let us know. I mean, I'm just looking at the website. Can you give us an update? Give everyone an update as to what's happening now. What's the mining returns like? Are you getting a good return? Sumit, sir, I am very poor. I buy one 1060 Oris and one 1080 in loan. Unable to pay its installment. Also, I need help. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I wouldn't recommend anyone getting into serious debt to buy mining equipment. Don't get me wrong, I took some things up. I did buy some graphics cards on my credit cards, but I knew I could afford the repayment, so I wasn't concerned about that. But I mean, I think at this point, if you really can't afford to pay for them, you might want to either return them or sell them and just then try and clear the remainder of the debt. I don't know. I think this is the sort of thing you really should be speaking to family about if it's quite serious. Captain Happy got into Walton Chain in March, so he can mine blocks solo for a few weeks. Now Walton Chain difficulty is already 10 to 20 times higher. You must have a nice little bag of coins for that then. Sumit, I appreciate you're in a, I appreciate you're in a bad position as far as you've bought mining equipment and you need to pay it back and you don't have the money, but I don't think you should come on and start bugging people in the chat and saying, help me, here's my WhatsApp number. Please don't do that. I know you're in a bad position, but I can't have that on the chat, people begging and asking for money. So please don't do that again, or I'll have to remove you from the chat. Ah, you only got 2 blocks. Unlucky, sorry. I was getting hopes up there. You had a nice bag. Terry B, coin started strong. Mining profits are average as of old FI algorithm. Seems stagnant like a lot of coins. Just seems like a pretty website now. Well, that's the thing. You do. It's one of those things, because there are good coins that have terrible websites, and sometimes you look at a nice website and you think, well, it's a good project. And then when you start looking at the white paper, you start reading between the lines, you look in the Discord, it's not active, the developers aren't talking, then, well, the penny kind of drops. But there are a lot of coins a few months ago, and this is kind of what happens with shit coins. They start off with a flurry, everyone goes over and starts mining it, and then they gain momentum. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying in the video yesterday. I wasn't trying to attack people who found cryptocurrency coins, but there's a lot of founders, a lot of people who are starting cryptocurrency projects, and I don't think they have all the skills to take their coins to the next level, as in they're just a coder. They're only a coder. They're not hiring the right people. They're not managing the right people. They're not going on and doing, they're not active in social media. They're not doing interviews. They're not thinking of the bigger picture. All they're thinking of is, let's release a coin. Let's get some miners. Let's sell some masternodes, and then cash out. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people doing that. Joshua, what are you mining at the moment? Please share with Joshua and with the group what you're mining. I've basically been mining Safecoin. That's kind of my backup coin now, my default coin when I can't find another coin. But it's been a while since I've mined a brand new coin, and I do want to find something good. Some people who got more GPU power put power to Walton Chain, they got lots of coins in a few weeks. When you've been mining a while, Captain Happy, you do kind of recognize when the hash rate is low, or when it's a good coin and there's not enough miners there, and that's when you want to throw your coins, throw your rigs at a new coin. Life is about taking responsibility. That's very true, Nasdaq. But at the same time, I don't like hearing about people that are losing money. Dave Tech said we're all screwed on return on investment right now. Never spend what you can't afford, or if your wife might find out. Yeah, if your wife finds out what you've been spending on cryptocurrency, yeah, she won't be happy. From a mining point of view, I'm kind of torn, because I'd like to expand my rigs. I'd like to get a bigger setup, but that also means more maintenance, more time spent on maintenance. And there has been a couple of days recently where I've spent a couple of hours trying to, you know, play around with my rigs, and I'm like, I'm not actually doing work, I'm not actually making money. So it's effectively losing me money. And I also think there'll come a point where my rig will be quite big, it would have to come out my house. Maybe I should start switching more to a trader and just, I think I'd like to just keep my rig around the same size, and maybe I'll buy an ASIC machine one day, I don't know. But it's more the time aspect for me more than anything else, because I'm always busy with, you know, other YouTube and other things as well. Terry saying they're active in Discord and seem reasonably active, but there were weekly updates to talk about, goes over my head or what they talk about. Not sure if they're just spelling buzzwords they're actually making, or actually making progress. Well, that's the thing, you know. There's a lot of coins that are making a lot of progress. Like you guys know, I help out with SafeCoin. I help out in the blog. And one of the things, I was talking about this recently to Bitsy, and I was saying to Bitsy that there's been a huge amount of development with SafeCoin recently, but as we need to actually start doing some updates, like a transparency report, because people come, you know, we could be working on a lot of things in the background, like apps and all these other things, all these new features, all these security updates. But when you're not telling the users about it, well, this is when they lose interest, when they go to another coin and they start assuming that the development isn't happening. And I can't criticize other people for doing that, because I've done the same. I've been in the Discord. I haven't seen any major, you know, changes over the last few weeks. I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe they've slowed down progress a little bit. I don't know. One of those things. So, one coin I want to show you. I actually checked this a few days ago. I was thinking about doing a dedicated video about it. But I'll talk about it now. And the coin is called GPU Union. So I'm sure a few of you guys will know of this coin already. This is a coin you might want to consider mining. And I checked it out last week, and I'll say up front, the reason I didn't start mining it right away, and I haven't started mining it yet, is because when I went to the Discord, everyone was talking in Discord, and they all said, where's the developers? The developers aren't answering questions. And they said that the hash rate was incredibly high, possibly because someone's bought some nice hash power or something like that. Now, I didn't start mining it because of that, but it's important to remember this is a very new coin. Very, very new. It's like 4 days old. So if you guys, I'll post a link to it here, but if you guys want to maybe mine a brand new coin, this is maybe one you want to check out. I'll examine it a little bit closer just now. And I'll find the website for you. But you can see here the algorithm X16R, block time's 1 minute. I don't know which block we're on right now, but the halving time is 2 years, which is the same as Ravencoin and all that. Total coin supply is 1 billion, or just over 1 billion. So I'll go to the website, show what it's all about. I've actually got quite a nice website. I'll copy that, I'll add it. So this is the coin. This is the one I talked about when I went there, and people were saying that the developers went there. But again, brand new coin. It's too early to pass judgment. I'm just being honest about what my thoughts were on that first day. So, GPU Union is a decentralized cloud computing platform built on blockchain. It aims to save the large amounts of computing resources that used to be wasted on mining, and to offer satisfying peer-to-peer computing power trading experiences. Sounds good so far. 95% are mineable, 5% are pre-mined. That's fair, in my opinion. So yeah, this does sound interesting, where they're trying to give you miners better returns. So website wise, I think the website is quite nice. Let's look at the white paper if it loads up. Right. If I remember right, they don't have the link to the white paper. I don't know if you can see that there. But what I'm going to do, I don't know if it's linked here. Is it linked here? Don't know if it's linked there, but I'm going to, I think I found it. And I can't spell. GPU white paper. Right. See if we can find this. Can we find it? Maybe it's not there. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure I found this. Is the white paper here? No, it's right, so I can't find the white paper. It isn't listed there. They've not got the link there. So that's disappointing. I'm sure I read that one as well. So that's one you might want to check out, guys. Again, I'm not saying this is going to be profitable. I'm not saying this is going to be the best coin in the world. What I'm saying is this coin is 4 days old and, you know, it looks okay. Right, so time to catch up with all the comments. And just for knowledge, sponsored by Volvic. There's a lot of feedback in here. I don't know if it's the noise from the mining rig. I hate when that happens. Dave will vouch for this. See if you've got a YouTube channel and you're using a microphone like this, every now and then you'll just get like electrical interference. As you know, I've got a digital to audio converter, DAC thing, digital audio converter, and I don't know if it's the cable. Maybe I need to get a new microphone cable. But every now and then you get a little bit of kind of electrical interference just because of the amount of electricity in the air. I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Right. Joshua is a new miner. He's got a GTX 1060 rig, and I'm mining Loki for now as I feel it has potential. That's good, Joshua. I've got 1060s myself. Welcome, Norlis, as I said, sponsored by Volvic. Captain Happy Kev. It was only from some other miner channels where I got the information about Walton Chain. I just didn't have the hardware to dedicate to it. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, when you've got a big rig, this is the other reason I was saying about why you know, there's reasons why I don't want to increase the size of my mining rig as far as maintenance and time and all that. But there are reasons to as well, you know, because the more hash power you've got, the more, if you get in at the beginning of a project, if you've got a lot of hash power, you can earn a lot of money. Dave saying on bad days I keep Vertcoin and ETC both for damage control. So he's mining Dave is mining Vertcoin and Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic really it really holds its value, doesn't it? It's always at the top of what to mine. Under $1 right now, hit over at 7 at its peak. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. At time you could only use one GPU computer to Walton Chain, so I don't have the extra rig. Yeah, it goes back to what I was saying. You know, if you, the more GPUs you've got, the more you can throw at a new coin. Jonathan, hi Jonathan, not seen you in a while. Was mining Redding coin, but it dropped in price recently. Back mining safe on AMD miner. Check out Infinix coin. I've actually did a video on that, Jonathan. I did a video about Infinix. I mine it with my CPU sometimes. I sometimes put my rigs to it. That's kind of, I was mining MCT and Infinix IFX. I was doing that sometimes. What is the AMD miner that bad? Is the AMD? I did a video about AMD LOL miner, and apparently everyone was saying it's a really bad miner. Mad R8B, can you mine Safecoin in a CPU? No, because the only miners right now for it are GPU based. I don't believe they support CPUs right now. But if you did, you probably wouldn't get an amazing return anyway. Sumit, I'm not begging. I just need your help. Sumit, I've said it before. Please don't ask that again, okay? I'm trying to do the right thing and keep you in the stream. But if you keep asking for help and things like that, I don't have the knowledge of mine. I think I'm not bigger in my country like you. What? I'm not seeing... Right, okay, this is a language thing here, Sumit. I'm not saying you are a beggar. I'm saying you're begging. You've came into the chat and you're asking people for money, and I've said not to, and you said, I just need help. I appreciate you're in a bad position, but it's not fair to everyone else in the group for you to keep doing that. So please talk about cryptocurrency. Please don't ask people for money or ask me for help or anything like that. If you get any questions about mining, ask them. What do you need to help then? Ask me what you need to help. As long as there's not money involved and you're asking people for money. If it's just about asking for advice as to what to mine, things like that, that's fine. Captain Happy says, GPU mining is not very profitable in my opinion, but if you can find coins flying under the radar, if I can talk, then you can have chances to do some profits. Yeah, right now GPU mining isn't fantastic. It really isn't. Knowledge refreshing and pure Volvic. I'm looking very blurred this evening. I shouldn't. I don't know if that's a problem your end. I think it says it's okay at this end. It says that my stream is okay at this end, so... Hold on, I'll check that. Am I blurry? I think that's a YouTube issue because my recording software isn't reporting... I don't actually... I'm just looking at myself here. No, I'm looking at myself. It looks okay. My end, I don't know if it's a YouTube issue in your area. Julio, no, Julio, it's not a bandwidth limitation. I get like 450 megabyte download and 20 or so upload. Definitely not a connection error. I've got it here in OBS. I can see it. I'm uploading at 10 megabyte per second. All good. No problems there. Yeah, bandwidth on mining is next to nothing. Hi, Richard. Hi, Stefan. Good to see you. Always good to see some regulars. Hi, PN. Hello from Florida. I just got on annual Bitcoin Gold updates difficulty. I mined it the first day or so and then I stopped. So I haven't really been following it. I was angry because you said me beggar. You're still doing it. You're still asking people for money. I think that's a language issue. I didn't call you a beggar. I said you are begging. There's a difference. If you're a native English speaker, you'd understand that. Jonathan, with regards to LOL miner, it's working but not a great return for a batch miner. I mean, it's one of you might want to consider, Jonathan. You might want to consider renting to mining rig rentals or mining another coin and then trading it and get, mining using mining rig rentals or something like that. You might get a better return doing that. It's a pain in the ass, I know, to do that, but yeah, that's one option. Captain Happy, check out XMN Motion Coin. I'm sure I've checked that before. I'll see if I have. Please contact me. Sorry, you're going to get timed out. You're going to get timed out. Sorry, I'm not banning you just now, Sumit, but I've asked you politely many, many times not to do that, and you keep asking people for help. I'm not saying you're a beggar. I'm just saying try and be nice. Right. For some reason, my auto setting settled on 144p. I don't know why I did that. Mine does that on my phone sometimes. It it goes, yeah, it does. It does. Sometimes it'll go to auto 144p. You should be able to watch it live in 1080p at 60 frames per second. Yeah, it was a cog. So, Happy recommended Motion Coin. Dave is recommending Blockmasters. So I'll take a note of these ones to check out, and then we can go back and check out some more coins. Edward, I need to apologise to you. I spoke to the NLX team and mining was taken out at the last minute. I was originally going to use Quark algorithm to block 100 as discussed in the Telegram channel. No, that's fine. That's fine, Edward. No need to apologise. That's fine. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it's one of those things. Cryptocurrency projects move that fast that sometimes when you go back and you check what's happening, you know, everything's changed. I mean, we saw that in Safecoin recently. They changed the block reward. So things do change. Even things that have been written in the hard paper, things do change. So thanks for letting me know anyway. Nasdaq, are ASIC mining's profitable? ASIC miners can be profitable, yes, if you buy the right ones and you mine the right coins. But you have to do your research, just like anything else. Stefan is mining coins for masternodes. Jonathan is mining Ethereum Classic and Monero. What is my total hash rate? Well, on what algorithm? I can tell you. I think I can tell you in a few. On Lyra 2Z, I think I get around, with all my GPUs running, I think I get about 45 mega hash around that. With 1445, with the new Equihash 1445, with that new EWBF 0.3 miner, I'm getting around 880 or so. Ethereum, you know what? It's been that long since I mined Ethereum. I don't even know. I'd have to do the calculations. I've not. I tried to. I downloaded that enlargement pill thing, not for myself. The Ethereum enlargement pill, and I tried and it didn't seem to work. But I didn't spend any time like troubleshooting it. I just kind of moved on. So I probably should go back and try and mine Ethereum or Ethereum Classic and use the Ethereum enlargement pill for my 1080 Ti's. So Stefan saying he's mining for masternodes. KB23 says don't mine them, just buy them when they're cheap. But the counter argument to that, of course, is that there's still a lot of risk as well. You know, buying new coins that haven't been proven. My overall thought on the masternodes is that I think this is very, very risky when coins don't even have a working website or a working wallet and they've still got lots of bugs. And they're asking people to donate, you know, invest thousands of dollars for a masternode. I guess it is risk versus reward, and if it pays off, it could pay off very well. But there's so many coins doing it now that it can be risky. So who was it? Dave. So Dave Tech there was recommending Blockmasters. I assume this is what you're referring to. This is a pool configured to mine the most profitable coin possible at all times. So does this just keep changing algorithm? Is this kind of like nice hash or whatever, and it just keeps changing? It just keeps changing to a different coin. What's your returns been like on this, Dave? Yeah, I need to look at that enlargement pill thing. I downloaded the exe file. I think there's a chance that Windows Defender maybe removed a file or they did something. I don't know. I ran it on one of my rigs and it didn't seem to do anything. But I'll revisit it and I'll try it out and I'll see if anything works. You can stay on one about 20% higher than Zergpool. That's pretty good. So it's going to constantly change what's been mining. The thing, it's been so long since I've done that because I've been mining on one algorithm at a time and one coin at a time for so long now that you know, when I used to mine with, I mined briefly with Nice Hash and a few other kind of pools that switched around. And when it was switching between miners, sometimes a miner would crash. But when you mine with one algorithm, that rarely happens. Right, so I want to talk about Motion Project. This was Captain Happy that recommended this. I'm going to take a note of all these things just so that when this video is uploaded, I can add links to the bottom of the video. Something I should have done in all my previous videos, if I'm honest. Okay, Motion Coin. Right, have I looked at this before? I don't know. Masternodes, proof of stake. You secure 1000 MXN as collateral to prevent Sybil attacks. Miner friendly, uses X16R. I like the sound of this already, if I'm honest. Bitcoin Heart, private send, just works. Right, okay. I'm reading out. I was reading those out as if it was features. So is this on an exchange? Is CryptoBridge not? Dave will know this. Is CryptoBridge not very dodgy right now? Is it still quite risky? So this coin is sitting at 11,603 satoshis. Right, details. Where's the mining information? Give us the lowdown. Give us the lowdown. Oh, I like that. I like the idea of this. DigitalOcean, you know, you just you buy a cheap VPS, you download the installer and you run it. I like the idea of that. That's very, very good. I just want to find out more information about the mining. Like, is it mineable? I assume it's mineable. It's like X16R, of course it is. I'm going crazy here. Right, Motion white paper. Yes, we've got paragraphs. We've got paragraphs. We're off to a winner already. Motion XMN. Smart contract platform. Smart contracts and accountability. It's all good so far. Masternode project voting. Each Masternode operator to vote once every 24 hours just by sending from their website, their web desktop wallet for the project of their choice. That's interesting. So Masternode holders will get a vote in how the project develops. Right, give me the split. Give me the split for the block reward and all that. Right, we know you need 1,000 coins. Right, the pre-mined 4.8%. That's fine. There's the wallet. One-click miner. That's good. Where's information? Oh, right. So it's X16R, right? We know that. We know what that means. 16 different algorithms, just like Ravencoin. Where's the total supply and all that? That's what I'm looking for. Did I miss that? Did I miss that there? Oops, I don't want to add a bookmark. What would that be under? This will give a total supply. There it's there. Total supply of 22 million after 10 years. I must admit, this is a good one. This is a good one. Happy. I like the look of this. I mean, I need to sit down and look at it more, and I want to see how active the Discord group is and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it uses a mining friendly algorithm. 1,000 coins doesn't seem too bad. What's the block reward? That's the one thing I didn't find there. Oh, there it's here. I missed it. Right, so here's the block reward. Where's Explorer? So we are on block. Let's see where we're on here. 47,640. So we are on block. Okay, we're here. Block reward is 20 coins. Yeah, that's good. So we're in the healthy period for the next 2 years. 20 coins per block reward. How is that split as far as the masternodes? Ah, that's yes. So, okay, 60% go to miners, 40% to masternodes. That's a good suggestion, Captain Happy. I must admit that looks good. What do you think, guys? What's your thoughts? Good suggestion. Good suggestion there. I might give that a try. I need to try a few different coins and see what the return is like and try and get my teeth into a new coin. Try and get my teeth into a new coin. Okay. Volvic time. Can you use Ethereum Pearl in 1070 Ti's? Only GDDR5. So 1080s and 1080 Ti's. Ah, it's just zero. Just say the same thing. Stank obviously the same as me there. I think I was late to the game there. Convert on Mining Pool Hub or Exodus. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been looking for though, Captain. You're saying that it's only on Crypto Bridge, but other exchanges will come. And the fact that it's not on CoinMarketCap means that there's a lot of investors that, you know, this coin isn't even on their radar. So that's a good suggestion. I would say so far today, that one and maybe GPU Union is at the top of my list as far as which coins I'll maybe mine next. Or at least download the wallet and see what it's like. No, let's say is we need more coins like we need more famine and disease in the world. I do agree, yeah. The problem isn't the fact there's more coins per se, is the fact that the quality of the coins is really bad. I mean, I don't know if anyone's got any statistics on how long these projects are lasting. If you look at Bitcoin Talk and you had to look at the projects, say, posted in the last 12 months, how many of those projects are still there? How many of those projects have completed the tasks that they say they would in the roadmap? This is the thing, guys. You know, talk is cheap. You can say anything you want. I could throw up a website and throw up a white paper in a day or so. Doesn't mean that I'm actually going to implement it. But it's one of those things. The thing is, no, this will get worse in that regard. We're going to see more and more coins, more and more coins. You think it's bad now? This is a bear run. Think what it's going to be like when we hit a bull run and all the money starts going up and everyone starts buying GPUs again. It's going to be a little bit crazy. Richard's saying Motion looks like a decent project. I do agree. Saskia from Lidl. I think I've tried that one. You will wait for my WhatsApp. Sorry, Sumit. I asked you multiple times. I put you in a timeout and you've come back and posted your number again and asked people to contact you. Sorry, I need to remove you. Sorry. Can't have that. I don't like banning people that are, you know, they're maybe in a bad situation. They aren't really spamming per se, but when you've asked someone a dozen times to not do something and they keep doing it and they keep posting the number, at that point it is just spam. Does GPU Union have a Discord? Yes, it does, Frankie. It does. I need to drop by it again. I joined it, kind of had a quick look around and then left it. What I really need from Discord is some sort of group functionality, because I'm a member of too many Discords. I need to start like leaving these Discord groups. There's too many. No, I didn't get on the Bitcoin Diamond thing. I saw it was listed. I saw it mentioned a lot on Twitter and a few other places. Right, guys. So what I'm going to do now is do this. Hold on. What we're going to do now is go hunting for a gem. Hunting for a gem. Let's see if we can find a good coin. Now, last week, I would say that when I did this, I would say that 95%, well, not 95, but at least 9 out of 10 out of all the coins we looked at were shit coins. But at least we'll have some fun with it. And you never know, we might find a coin that's okay. So let's jump over to Bitcoin Talk. I'm going to look at Bitcoin Talk and we're going to see if we can find any gems. So I'm just going to have a look at some of the coins that have been, you know, at the top of the list of Bitcoin Talk in the altcoin announcement forum. And for the benefit of everyone watching just now, if you want to go along, this is what I'm talking about. So let's look at some coins. See which ones. Okay, BSS multi-mining system is top of the tree right now. Let's see what this is about. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but see that isn't even a link. That's not a link. They've got a site, but they don't actually have a website. They've got a site, but it's not even linked. That's great. Okay, what's the rundown? ICO Go. Oh, great. Here we go. Multi-mining system. Why is it showing that? I'm intrigued. Paragraphs. Give me paragraphs. I want paragraphs. Okay. Production of consumer multi-miner Papa Carlo with a high productivity energy efficient chip on 7 nanometer technology node. So this is an ASIC mining company and they're going to be selling it. They're going to be funded by tokens. I mean, it's hard to say anything at this point. There isn't a website. There's a white paper that just tells you what they're planning to do. So, yeah, not much I can say about it, actually. Their ICO goal is $18 million. $3 million soft cap production costs of trial chip trial chip batch, middle cap 13 million, hard cap $18 million. It's, I mean, I've said this to you guys over and over again. I generally stay away from ICOs because so many of them are scams. This one kind of sounds legit, but there isn't a website, so no comment. Does Jet ever turn up here? I think she does sometimes. She still have a trouser press in it. Litecoin machine, I believe she does, yep. And she's got it just behind the subway. JR Jr., look at Sovereign Coin. Launched yesterday. Something to do with betting. Need to read up more on it myself. Okay, Junior, I'll check that out. Sovereign Coin, crypto. Do you know the website roughly for that, or I can't find the website for it. Initial coin offering. I know people always say Ethereum was funded by an ICO and things like that, but it's just too risky. I don't mind taking some risks, but I like to eliminate as much risk as possible, and I do as much research as possible. And with these ICOs, it's a crapshoot. Ecology Coin, yeah, I looked at that before. DE7, I looked at that before. We looked at that in a live stream. I was actually started, I think that was started more than 2 weeks ago. I think that was a few months ago. I'm getting feedback until I push that like that. I can't find that. Is it Sovereign Hero? Is that the name of the coin? It can't be that. No, that's a different coin. Right. I can't find Sovereign coin, unfortunately. So I'm going to go back to the crapshoot. Let me see. What do you see here? The first Masternode hedge fund. Pre-sale. See that there's all these ICOs here. ICO. Shilling. This one's actually called Shilling. Right. Where are we here? Digital Shilling. Certain irony there. Right. If it ever loads up. Even just look at the way that some of these things are marketed. Goodbye coins, hello change. Like bucket. You know, that actually may be better than I was giving it credit for. Right, I'm going to check out bucket. Right, Shilling coin. Shilling coin, tailored in Africa. Welcome to Shilling. It's on a few exchanges already. Right, where's Kelvin Yavwa? Crypto without quotes. Where's about secured on a honeypot system? Right, there's absolutely no information about the coin here, is there? Where's the white paper? There's no white paper. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of that. Not liking the look of that at all. Let's look at bucket instead. Right, so this one is bucket coin. Here we go, bucket coin. Right, so this, in my opinion, my initial impression of this was that it was cheesy, but I actually, like, look at it there, this might be okay. So let's delve deeper. Bucket token is a security token that will pay out profits to token holders in direct proportion to the share of total tokens owned. Company is offering 28% of the total token supply at a target raise of $33 million. Right, so this is another ICO, isn't it? Token issuer, ERC20. Yeah, it's an ERC20 token. 1 year lock. You buy the tokens at 10 cents. Again, I'm not. It's one of those things that this might actually be legit. I don't know. Like, how are you supposed to actually research these kind of coins that are funded by ICOs and tokens and things like that? Because this could be a legit project and they could just be trying to get funded through an ICO. But from our end, how can you tell a scam coin from this kind of coin? You know, from this kind of project? Like, is this a legit project? Is it a scam? I don't know. Just when I see token sales and you're putting a lot of risk. This is my main problem with these token coins and ICOs, is that you're putting a huge amount of risk into coins that you don't know anything about them, you know. I know that the rewards can be very good, but yeah. Bucket Technologies. I'm not feeling it. Again, guys, it's not a mineable coin, so it's not something that, you know, I'd be interested in anyway. Crypto does need regulation, without a doubt. Without a doubt. This is the thing, guys. It's, you know, but the thing is, from a mining perspective, when you're mining something, you are investing. You are investing, but there's just something about handing over thousands of dollars to a project. to people, and they've got nothing. They've got no working wallet. They've got, some of them don't even have a roadmap, and they're asking people to donate money. So yeah, I don't know that, like, some of these coins that I'm showing you could end up being very profitable, but I have got no idea how I'm supposed to look at these coins and say which one is good and which one isn't. Posted Bitcoin talk for you. Okay. Whereabouts? I'm missing that. Junior. Yeah, DE7, we actually looked at Motion Coin. That one does look good. JR Junior, I don't know where you posted that actually. How about give me an income and ideally make me a rich bloke coin? Kick the bucket coin. My retirement coin. How many GPU Union coins can we mine, for example, RX 580 in 24 hours? Does anyone mining GPU Union? Does anyone know how much you can mine with an RX 580 in 24 hours? Hydrogen, Holo, Babs, and Pundi X. I think I've looked at Pundi X. Some I'm interested in. Are those coins mineable, Jonathan? Remember Verge? Yeah, what's been happening with Verge? I haven't looked at Verge in a few months. Since they joined the porn industry. Wow. Why? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me, but still. I mean, I was covering this when it was shooting up, you know, a way up to, what was it? It was like 14, 15 cents. But it's one of those things because a lot of coins are down right now, but yeah, the Bitcoin value, look at that. Thoughts on Loki? I looked at it before. I remember thinking it looked okay, but I didn't. I don't know if I downloaded the wallet. I might have. I don't think I did. I thought it looked okay at the time, if I remember right. I've not looked into that, Julio, as far as rendering. Not looked into that. I mean, because I know some guys do hardware mining and all that as well. I know that's another thing that some people have looked into, but it's not something I know a lot about. Right, okay, Junior, I'm going to find what you're talking about there. I'll see if I can find that. You're right. Yeah, I found it. Thanks, Junior. I should have did that the first time. Right, so I've got it here. Sovereign coin. So this is the one that Junior was recommending, or at least recommending me check out. Launching on Saturday 30th of June, so what's that, about 9 days old. The block reward, okay, 250, and it now drops. Then it drops down to 50. So I assume we're still in the mining period. Proof of stake rewards. Right, where's the website? Give me the website. Okay, I'll post this link so you guys can check this out. Look at that. That's just bad website design. How hard is that to read? Coin name, Sovereign Coin, X16R, Proof of Work, Masternode, yes, 15,000 SOV, Pre-mine 850,000. Block time 60 seconds. Maximum supply is the most bizarre random number ever. 400 and no, in fact, what's that? 4,270,000. No, in fact, where's that? 42 million. Right, that was hard to read without the commas. 42 million. Right, okay, that's not as high as I first thought. 42 million is the max supply. Nearly 43 million. Difficulty changes every block. 40% miners, 60% masternodes. Right. That's just horrible. It's just impossible to read that. Right, so what I need now is... Right, let's find out what block we're on for a start. 984. Wow, so that's, if you go back to the block rewards, so 250 solved, right, so we're still in a mining period. Is there a white paper here? No white paper? No white paper love? Ain't no love like a white paper love? No, there doesn't seem to be any, I'm just reading between the lines what's going on there. Unless it's linked here. I find it weird. Sometimes the Bitcoin Talk website lists things that aren't even listed on the website. So I don't think there's any white paper. What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts, guys? Hi VC, good to see you. Have you heard of Spacesuit X? Never heard of that. Spacesuit X, see if I can find this. I'll just take a note of this for the description here. Right, so this is Spacesuit X. A simple tool called Spacesuit X for analysing the investment merits of coins, tokens, ICOs and similar projects. Right. Right, okay. The default value for each category is 10. Analysts score each category on a 0 to 10 scale, with 10 being the highest. For example, if an analyst felt Bitcoin has very good security, they might rate it 9 or higher. Right, okay. Right, so you can download this yourself. Yeah, it's interesting, and then you'd work out a score of each coin. I suppose if you're looking at a spreadsheet of different coins to look at, you're looking at a spreadsheet and you're like, there's like 10 different coins you can invest in. Something like this could be very, very interesting, because you might find there's certain coins that give you a fantastic return on your money, but long term they look like they wouldn't be very good investments. Masternode scam. Hi, Mezitai. I don't know how you pronounce that. David Muir, I'm going to buy a rig just to mine random coins. I want a different coin for future investment. Do you think it's daft to mine a coin for a month and move on to a different coin and so on? No, I mean, it's a legitimate strategy. What I found myself doing this year though, because I did a video at the start of the year. I'll try to get this to stop making noises. I did a video at the start of the year and I was talking about the importance of diversifying your portfolio, and at the time I had money spread about 5 or 6 different coins. But over time, what I was doing is, when I saw an opportunity to mine at a low hash rate or something, I would maybe buy some HashPower, or I'd buy a coin at a low price, and all of a sudden I started selling some coins and I started having less more coins, but less diversity. But as far as mining goes, just from profits point of view, you could just be mining coins, mine random coins, and then check them in a month or two. If you mine 12 different coins in a month, in a year, sorry, after a month, mine a different coin, after a month, mine a different coin. At the end of the year, or after every 3 months or so after mining them, you could check them, see how they're doing, and either sell or hold them longer. It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do this. I don't think there's any right way or wrong way to do this, because there's people that are probably doing the opposite strategy to me, and some people will be making money and some people won't, depending on which coin they've invested in. More poor site design. Stay clear from the sovereign coin stuff. Yeah, I wasn't impressed there. Turbo Paul, hi there. On Bitcoin Talk says 65 million coins max limit. It's weird they've got it different then. Message says cryptopepes. Cryptopepes. This looks awesome. This could be the thank you for that. This could be the best ever thing I've ever checked. Cryptopepes. Oh, this is awesome. A blockchain based game powered by Ethereum. This is awesome. The Cryptopepes rat race. I honestly thought, is this just a joke website? I assume the fact they're linking to Telegram and things like that makes me think that they're actually going through with this. You can now breed your Cryptopepes. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's fantastic. No joke, come into Telegram. I'd rather not. There's nothing there that's making me want to mine that. Hi, Mats. Why is that? Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear like interference? It's just me. I think I need a new microphone cable. Why is yeah, Messi, there doesn't seem to be any information on the website. Why would they not put the information on the website? How long have you been mining, Mats? Oh, come on, Norlis. This is the greatest website ever. Hop Cake Battle. Half a year. Oh, cool. So have you just been mining with NiceHash? Have you not tried mining a specific coin or something like that? Seki is a Lyra version 2. I tried, I think it was Lyra 2v2. I tried that and I thought it was quite resource hungry, but probably the same as Equihash and things like that. Right, see if I can find another thing to check out. Must be something else here for us to check. I mean, look at this one. This is this was only posted today by the looks of it. So this is brand spanking. ShaCoin2.com and .org. Why is there two websites? Oh, that's a bad website. That's a really bad website. Look at that font. What have they used? That's yeah. Web wallet paper. Oh, that's just the web wallet. Sorry, I was like, where's the... There's no white paper. Of course there's no white paper. That's terrible. It's one of those things though, like when you see a really bad website design, you do get put off. Right. Right, so let me find something else. There is, with regards to NiceHash, Captain Happy, see if you to get the right, if you get the hashing, if you buy hashing power at the right price, then it could technically be cheaper to mine something else, trade it, or mine directly to NiceHash, and then buy the hash power. But what I would do is mine another coin, trade it, send my Bitcoin to NiceHash, and then buy hash power. If you did your calculations. Very small margins with things like that, but you know, when you're mining, that's what you're looking for, just small margins. Yeah, the Zcash, and well, it's not just Zcash though, because a lot of other like Bitcoin Private and Zencash are still on it as well. So I don't know how those coins are going to be affected. Hi Hugh, good to see you. Have I heard of Lexium? No, I haven't. I'll check that out just now. What the hell was going on there? Right, Lexium. I definitely need a new microphone cable. Right, Lexium coin. So, hi Ed, good to see you. So this is recommended by DE7, and this is it here, Lexium, July 2nd. So this is a week old. C11 algorithm, 5% pre-mine, 50 million max supply, 1 minute block time, 5 lex for miners, 3 lex for for masternodes. Oh, sorry, 5 lex in the block reward. 3 go to miners, 2 go to masternodes. So 60% is going to miners, 40% to block reward, and it's actually got it there. And you need 25,000 lex for a masternode. This is not just another ROI coin. The fact that that's has to actually be stated is sad. You know, it's pretty sad. Okay. Their website is completely pointless because it just leads you back here. Right, so what have they got there? There's no white paper. I mean, is this one of those coins that they don't even have a website yet, but they're still asking for people to spend money and buy a masternode? Is that what this is? I really don't agree with. I mean, they could be legit, but I don't like when you know the website isn't even launched yet. They don't have a white paper. They don't have the fundamentals there yet, and they're probably asking for people to invest in a masternode. I'm making a few assumptions here, but if you read between the lines, the fact that, yeah, hopefully I'm wrong. Live stream is not live. Yeah, I think there's a slight delay. I used to have the delay a little bit shorter, But what happened was, in fact, can I pin that somewhere? Set that there. No, it's not going to work. What happened is, because some people wanted to be able to rewind the live stream, I had to increase the delay. So it's the delay is like 20 seconds or so, 30 seconds. Right, catching up. I'm really slow on the comments here. So, a famous crypto hitter is on their marketing team. It's one of those things that I wish I knew more about it. There's no white paper. There's no complete website yet. I'd have to go to the Discord to find out more information about it. I'll maybe do that later. I'll maybe sit down and I'll sit in the Discord and I'll ask questions about it. Hi, Roderick. Good to see you. Take care, Julio. Or Julio, sorry. I keep switching between Julio and Julio. Mining rig rentals, Dave. The way that I look at mining rig rentals, I did a tutorial about mining rig rentals. I published a video tutorial about that as well. I can share with that if you've not used it before. It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. It's pretty easy to use. It can be profitable as far as renting your rig. Yes, it can be profitable, but I always looked at it from a buying point of view. That it gives you the opportunity to increase your hash power if you do find a good opportunity. Where's the Volvic? There it's there. I'm quite slow in the comments. The comments are, the delay isn't as bad as you think as far as being live. I'm just slow in responding to the comments because I was talking about Lexium. The shitcoin hunt is going quite well. I've actually looked at several coins already. I didn't think I looked at that many, but yeah, I've looked at about 9 or 10 coins already. I know. I need to. You know why I'm still right now? Is because see this white cable. This white cable. I don't know if you guys can. You guys hear interference with that, right? Because see when I let go, there's like a little bit of interference. My friend, my little brother, my friend's an audio engineer, so I'm going to ask him why that's happening. It could just because I've got too much cables and things around here, or it could be my actual audio converter that I need to look into. Hopefully it's not, but it's driving me mad. But when I hold the cable, it doesn't create that noise, which is why I've been sitting holding it like that. Yeah, Roderick's right. You do have to do your maths. The last time I did my maths on mining rig rentals, I think I saw an opportunity. I saw the hash rate on, I think it was, in fact, it was when Safecoin moved to the new algorithm, and I thought, I'll maybe try mining it the first few days in the new algorithm. And then I looked at it, and I would have ended up, it would have been, I ended up getting twice as many coins just by buying rather than by buying hash power. So you do have to do your maths. You have to do all your calculations. I'll find that for you just now. The mining rig rentals one. Get it because I can obviously search through my. In fact, it might. I think it's linked in the Nice Hash video. I think. I'll find it just now anyway. If I can find this. For some reason that's not. Right, let me find this. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, so this is for the benefit of Dave, who brought this up, and anyone else who wants to watch that or even just bookmark it. Stim, yeah, I tried Stim. I can't remember why I stopped with Stim. Why did I stop again? there was a reason why I stopped mining it. I think it was the return. I think I tried mining Stim, and then I think the returns were terrible. For whatever reason, the returns were terrible. Moondex. I've not mined it yet, but I remember Moondex was listed on MCT, on their exchange. I saw it listed there. I think I checked out their website, but I don't know much about it. I can check it out if you want. Yeah, you can mine. Paul saying, and NiceHash is mining with the CPU as well now. The return from mining with your CPU on NiceHash right now is pretty awful. Like back at the start of the year, I was getting like $1. I was actually getting $1 with my CPU. Times have changed. Hi, Wardo. Good to have someone from Texas in. Did you get the cable from South Africa? Can you actually hear that, Nollis? Can you hear that? Can anyone hear that? Can you hear that? I'm not sure if this is just coming from my earphones. If you guys can't hear it, it's all good. Yeah, the latest version of NiceHash is X16R. Yeah. It was on Mining Rig Rentals for a long time anyway. Captain Happy, tell me what you think about proof of work. Is it even possible to have a well-distributed coin network by using only proof of stake? I'm not sure. I've kind of... I'm still a beginner with all this. I looked at some discussions with this when people were chatting about it in Discord, and I think from what a lot of people are saying is that proof of stake can help with 51% attacks, but then Zencash had a double spend attack, despite the fact they had a huge secure node network. But I don't know how their network is set up. Can we use the name shitcoin instead of altcoin? That's a good suggestion, Dynamine. Dynamine mining. I can't. What I've done is you've probably noticed that when I've been going along, I've been copying and pasting every coin that we've every website that we've referenced. I think I've got all of them, so that at the end of the video I can add it when the video goes live after this live stream. People can look at all the different projects that we looked at, so that you can just look underneath and you can get a link to what I was looking at. Thanks for the support, Roderick, and everyone else who said click like. I do appreciate it. What coin was that, Martin? $6 a day with one RX 580. That sounds really good. Is that the Moondex? Is that Moondex? Is that what you were talking about? Oh, Stim. Stim, sorry, was that Stim you were talking about? I'll be happy to give it another try. Am I using an external sound card like the Scarlett or M Audio? I am using... Yes, I am. Is my... Right, hold on now. I can maybe show you guys. Hold on. I've showed you guys this before, but I'll see if I can do it. So, for the benefit of it's just zero, see if I can get this powered on. Get the cap off. Right, I'll see if this is... let's see if I can get this. There we go. Right, guys. So what I'm going to do now, boom. Right, so I've got it small there. What I'm going to do is I'll go to here. Right, so what I'm going to do just now, I'm going to show you. In fact, what I need to do is get my name and address. So wait. I'm trying to think I've got any other sensitive information about here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my audio converter, and I'll give you an aerial view of what the hell is going on. And there we go. So there's my keyboard. There's my messy keyboard. This is for a Linux operating system. That's what this is for, guys. And if I turn this around here, you can see, if I bring it round, that is what's handling all the audio. That's it there. So that's the audio ID 22. It was about, it's supposed to be 300, or when it was, I don't know if it's still out, it was supposed to be £350. I can, obviously, I can change the gain level. I can actually reduce it with things like that. I'll take my volume down and then put it back up. And that's my headphone volume. This is for external. So there's lots of buttons in that. To be honest, I use it in a very, very simple way. And I've also got this here, which can let me see at a glance that there are 51 people watching the stream. I don't actually use that much anymore, but it's handy when I'm doing a live stream. It is handy to see how many people are actually watching. What I try and do though, see a lot of this equipment, I try and buy something second hand when I can, because there's a lot of bargains out there. This is brand new actually. I bought this brand new. This camera, when when I bought it, I think I paid $350, $400 or so, and I think at the time it was double the price. Same with the audio interface. I got it for $200 when it was selling for $350. With regards to all that, guys, if you guys ever fancy doing a YouTube channel, or if you've got any questions about this, shoot me a message on Discord or Twitter or something. I'll do my best to help you out. Stim, right? I'll need to check Stim out again. That sounds really profitable. Are you on an exchange, Martin? Man, if you can contact me on Twitter or leave a comment or on Discord, send me a message on Discord if you know my Discord. My Discord name. Send me a private message and I'll happy to give Stim a try again. I'll mine it and I'll see how I get. I'm going to do that after this live stream. Maybe sit for an hour or so, try a few different coins, and all this research that I'm doing in this video, in this live stream, is good for you guys, I'm sure, but it's very good for myself. This is kind of a selfish video because I need to find a new coin to mine, so I'm getting a lot of information from you guys. Mic cable near your speaker headphone wire. Is the mic cable near your speaker? Yeah. Which one are you talking about? Sorry, Richard. The headphone. You were obviously saying that when I had it through. The big one at the back was the microphone cable. Yeah, no problem, Frankie. Speak to you soon. Yeah, Paul, you do go a little bit crazy sometimes when you're looking at all these different websites. As a DJ, Paul, you probably know that equipment more than me. As I said, I use it in a very, very simple way. In fact, I can probably show you. Right, hold on now. If I can show you, where's window capture? Is that loaded? See if I can show you. There we go. Right, so Turbo Paul, this is for the benefit of you. If I boom, so this is the software that comes along with it. I don't actually turn it on all the time, but you can see, I've got mic 1 there. It's got 2 mic inputs. I can actually put up to, I think if you get there's a digital audio that you can add, extra inputs and all that, but you can actually extend it, and it's got like an audio input output at the back. I've actually got a video about it on YouTube. It shows you what it's all about. But see, all this, I use this in a very, very simplistic way, because at the end of the day, I'm not recording music. I've just got a mono microphone going in, and then I make sure that it's stereo. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like audio's something that really takes your YouTube channel to the next level. I'm quite lazy though. I do record with my phone sometimes, but when I record with my phone, I use a £200 another microphone that I bought second hand. Actually, I say it's £200. It's £200 new. I bought it for like 115, 120. The box is probably up there somewhere. I don't. In fact, can you guys see that? There's probably, like, see the boxes. I've got more boxes up there. You can see more microphone boxes and other things up there. My room is a little bit messy, if I'm honest. Dia Sound, there's a new I can't talk. There's a new announcement on Bitcoin Talk. Let's check it out. Let's see what's happening. Right, so this one is called Cube. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Asia. Appreciate it. I'll see this one. I'll take a note of this again. Yeah, it's one of those things. As far as video and audio and that goes, I'm a very lazy YouTuber. I do like to automate things as best as I can. I don't like to spend a lot of time messing around with editing and all that kind of stuff. I know that sometimes, you know, maybe it separates myself from the top YouTubers, but in my point of view, from my point of view, I'd rather spend more time producing content and sitting all day editing video files. Okay, so I've missed the discussion about when I was talking about audio. Nollis has got the D14. Pretty much the same. I think it's got the same preamp. Rogic saying proof of stake over time is no different than the existence of Bitmain. Bitmain proof of stake should have a cap, so no one wallet can be a majority shareholder. 51% attack should be rewarded with a decrease in payout. If the audio interface is just powered by the USB cable, is it just powered by the USB cable? That's an interesting question. No, it's not. It's not just powered by the USB cable. It's powered by a plug. But it's a USB powered plug, I believe. I need to check that now. That's actually, in fact, I need to Google that. Yeah, it's definitely a plug. It's a plug. It's not it's USB goes to the computer, but it's a plug. The ground and the power cable will take some of the noise out. Thanks for that. It's just, you know, if you can hear that, that's something I need to check because it's driving me a little crazy. There's something there that's causing it. I don't know what's causing it. Quantify, Crypto, Elia, Pearl, Ubik, Etaverse, Expanse. Haven't heard of them. I can check them out. I'm going to check out this one that was recommended by DT7 there. It's just posted, he said, today, literally today. An open source and decentralized exchange, peer-to-peer marketplace. Very good spot. Very good spot. Thanks for that. Confidential transactions. End-to-end encrypted chat. Voting governance. Two-party trustless escrow. 90% masternodes. Wow. 5% Discord, 5% Bitcoin Talk. So are they doing marketing for people that, or that means that they'll have some sort of spammy invitation kind of promotion thing? Yeah, see, I don't agree with this. I really don't agree with this, guys. Deposit 0.5 Bitcoin for 10,000 QUB. They're determining, they're trying to see what the price of the coin is right away. I know it could be less, but it could be cheaper. But you're like they're brand new. They're asking for a lot of money. They've not, like, it's all good having all this, but they've not done it yet. They've not got all these things in place yet, and they're asking for 0.5 Bitcoin. I really don't. This seems to be the common strategy now, and I realise that there are people making money from this, but I don't know. Something about asking for thousands and thousands of dollars. They don't even seem to have a website yet. Yeah, I don't like this. This is so commonplace now as well. Again, this could be legit. It could be a good project, but I just don't like their strategy for getting funding at the start. Well, are you guys hearing the problems? At this point, I don't know if it's just a problem with my headphones. I'll check with my friend. My little brother, actually, he was an audio engineer, and so is my friend. I'll maybe ask them, because if it is just a cheap, like this, my microphone cable isn't good enough, I'll just replace it, or it could be the audio digital converter or something. Yeah, listen through it, Paul. You might hear it, you might not. I'm thinking it's maybe just the headphones or something, but when I touch anything like that, I don't hear it anymore. So I don't know if there's, I don't know. I'm not the biggest audio guy. I'm really not. The power supply for the mic, the microphone and the audio supply is going through the same circuit breaker, the same multi-adapter as my PC. So I don't know if that's a bad thing. Thanks, Martin. I do appreciate you sending me that. I do appreciate that. Okay, so Cal said he can hear it. So thanks for letting me know. I'll try and address this before I do many more videos. This is the kind of thing, little buzzing like this. I can take this out, you know, and if I record the video, I can do a quick edit. I can remove the buzzing just through some software. I can remove the buzzing, but as far as live, obviously I can't do that. So if I keep my finger there, it seems to stop it. Yeah, I need to ground the mic arm. Is that what it is? How would I do that? How would I ground the mic arm? Sorry to go off topic, but this is actually important to me anyway. Ground the mic arm. How would I do that? Is it because it's sitting attached to wood, like this here? Because it's not grounded to. I think the people that are saying that the audio is fine, I assume it's fine if you're just listening if you're watching this on a tablet or a phone. If you're listening in like good headphones like this, you probably would hear the buzzing and it's probably annoying you. So apologies, because it's annoying me. This is why I'm extending my hand out like that. How would you resolve a grounding issue then? I appreciate the feedback, guys. I know it's not related to crypto. So if I got a note of that. Oh, I got it, Martin. Right. I got the message here. Thanks, Martin. I do appreciate it. I know I checked out before. I tried to I'll check. So the coin that the Martin's been talking about, I kind of showed it a little bit earlier. I'll show it again. See, you can hear it when I type. You might be able to hear it. Get the right. So get this off. Paul said there is no buzzing. Okay. Separate your. Can you hear it, Brock? Brock's saying it's a grounding issue. Separate your audio power from your PC and cameras. The audio power. Obviously, I can't. I probably could actually. I probably could just turn off the audio and put it down there. I'll try that afterwards, guys. Obviously, I don't want to do that through a live stream in case it doesn't work right. I would have to like get the cable around and all that. It's all tied up. Ah, okay. The reason it's annoying me is because I've got my headphones up. I put my headphones at a level where I can hear it. You know, I can hear myself talk. I'm glad you guys, well, most of you guys aren't hearing any issues. So the coin that Martin was talking about there, and he was telling me to mine, was STIM. And this is STIM. I think I have looked at this before, but I'll show you it again. 2-minute block time, 21 million supply, Lyra 2Z coin. That's always good. I love Lyra 2Z. I love Lyra 2Z. Proof of work and a masternode coin, 1% pre-mine, which is quite small. Block halving starts in 2 years. We'll look at the white paper. So we'll say, okay, quoted by Dashcore, right. Now, my criticism so far okay, so from a mining point of view, Martin's saying this is profitable, but my main criticism of this so far, and this is something that I'm seeing time and time again, like, see if you look at this whole white paper, and this is something I do say a lot, but the whole white paper is about masternodes and making money. Where's the long-term implementation of, you know, is it going to be used for chat? Is it going to be used for security? Is it cloud computing? Is it going to be used in shops? What is this coin going to be used for? Right now, this white paper seems to focus most of its attention on making money. And I'm not saying this isn't a legit project and all that, but this is my main complaint of all these new coins right now. Now, from a mining point of view, you know, I did this video the other week when I said maybe we should forget about good projects and just mine the coin that makes money. So in that regard, maybe this is the coin that I should mine. But when I'm looking at a white paper, I'm looking at long-term, what are these people trying to do? What is the long-term goal? And their whole white paper seems to be about giving you a return on your money. But ultimately, you know, if all these coins are is just cryptocurrency miners trading between each other, how is this going to be implemented in the real world? Is it going to be in shops? Is it going to be used for gamers? Now, of course, I realize I'm kind of jumping the gun a little bit, because when a coin is established and it's making money, they can invest, you know, they can hire other developers, and those developers can take the project further. They can hire marketers, and the coin can expand. They can release white paper version 2.0, and they can, you know, clarify what their outline is over the next few years. But I think off the bat, in the first white paper, I want to see more about the vision as far as what's going to happen, because it's all focused on the masternodes. So that's my main criticism. But as I said, guys, I am a hypocrite, because I am going to check this out, and if it does make money, I will mine it. I will, because this is what I was saying the other day. You know, it's all good mining the good coins, but if you can mine coins and cash out and make some money and then buy the coins that you want, maybe that's the right thing to do. Okay, Quantify Crypto has said about 3 or 4 times now to check out a few different coins. Quantify, what? Pick one out of those. You've asked me to check out like 4 or 5 different coins. Let me know which one do you want me to check out. Right, thanks for giving me feedback on that. And again, I'm not trying to be critical for the sake of it, but you know, because obviously you've got a lot of things set up here. You're on CryptoBridge, you've got pools set up. It's got all the things there, but you need to think long term with these kind of projects. And I realize in the short term, these websites are designed for miners, and you know, miners are the people that are getting the project going. But what is the long term goal other than making money for miners? I'll definitely mine it though. I'll definitely give it a try to see what the returns are like. Expanse. Okay, thanks Turbo. I have been keeping my finger there so that I'm not getting any interference. I reckon it could be a grounding issue. I think when I come off the live stream, I'll maybe try the plug in a different area to see if that makes any difference. Perhaps there is some sort of interference because it's going through the same multi-adapter. I've actually got another few plugs down there. I can maybe plug it in down there, and if I plug it in down those ones, it's directly into the mains. Should hopefully, you know, hopefully resolve the issue. No, it's okay, Martin. I appreciate you taking the criticism on board, because, you know, when I say these kind of things, I can't pick favourites. You know, even if I know someone on a personal basis, if I see a white paper and it does flag up some things for me, as far as as far as information goes, from a mining point of view, this website has got everything. It tells me exactly what I need to know. It's got my favorite algorithm. I love Lyra 2Z. It's amazing. It's got a low total supply. It's got all the ingredients of a good coin, apart from what it's actually its purpose is. So I'd like some sort of, because you don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's bound to be coins out there. I know I look stupid holding this, but it's stopping me from going crazy. There's bound to be, I think it could be my headphones. There's bound to be coins out there that just say, we are going to do this, we're going to put it in shops, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And they have absolutely no intention to actually do it. So, in some regard, I would prefer a coin didn't say something if they weren't going to actually do it. But, you know what I mean? Like, long term, if you're trying to mine, spend a month mining a coin, you want to know that 6 months or 12 months down the line, if you choose to hodl those coins, they will be worth something. Right. Quantify is asking for me to check out Expanse. I like to see the developers facing coin website, just me. Yeah, I'm the same. I do like to see who's behind the project as well. I do like to see who's behind the project. I think it does make a difference when you know there's a real person at the end and they're not trying to hide. I really don't like the fact there's so many projects today where the founders are anonymous. And they keep saying, yeah, well, Bitcoin was founded by someone who was anonymous. We're like, yeah, that doesn't mean that it should be the right thing to do moving forward. Quantify, the Expanse website isn't loading. Or in fact, it might have just popped up there. But I'll be honest, right, hold on. Expanse EXP, right? Maybe I had the wrong website. No, it was the right one. So the one he was talking about there is Expanse, but the website isn't loading. It's not loading at all, so the website isn't loading. Yeah, the website isn't loading. Quantify, can you tell us why you want us to look at the coin? Can you tell us what's so good about it? Have you been mining it? Is it a mining coin? Tell us more about it. Thanks, EC. Glad you've enjoyed it. Apologies if I've missed any comments. Sometimes when there's a lot of you commenting at the same time, it's hard to see them all. Kev coin indeed. All about the Volvic. Yeah, I'd like to get some money together and buy some Zen Cash. I quite buy some Zen coin. I like Zen coin. Zen Cash. When we talk about Zen coin, I'm making up new coins. Zen Cash. No, Expanse Tech website doesn't work. But to be honest, Quantify, I'm not really too keen on it. Like, the website isn't working, but here it says the Expanse blockchain 2-year history of consistent, what an ICO is, and the difference between a token and a coin. I'm as I said before, I'm not a big fan of these ICO coins, so I'm not want to cover it. Just started researching. The website doesn't work. That's the thing, guys. See, when I do a stream like this, I always have to keep my wits about, because I realise some people get bounties for getting a coin mentioned on a live stream. Not that I mean, I don't mind someone getting paid for that, but when I remember I went through a string of that in a live stream, and it was just lots and lots of people just posting just coins that were ICOs with the ticker, with the buy now and all that, and it's clear they were trying to get you know, some sort of bounty. Yeah, the website isn't working for me for some reason. Ice cream Oreo. No, sorry, I wasn't saying you. I'm just saying whenever I see an ICO website and someone recommends it, I'm always like, is that why they recommend it? I'm not pointing you out per se. I can't check that one anyway. The website isn't loading for me for some reason. Let me see what we got here. Bitcoin interest, is that was, how's that going on? That was at the top of what to mine for a while. It kind of jumped up, didn't it? It jumped up in price, and then everyone started mining it. It's amazing though, like when a coin hits coin market cap and it hits what to mine and things like that, it starts, a lot of people start mining it, and it wasn't on everyone's radar. I don't know much about Bitcoin interest, if I'm honest. I have looked at them before. But it's interesting, like obviously I'm part of the it's number 3 in your awesome miner list, is it? I'll check awesome miner. Coins. Default. Let's see what I do. NVIDIA GPU. Yeah, I've got it number 4. It's got, for some reason, it's got Kryptonite Electronium at the top. It's got Zen Cash, and then Bitcoin Private, Z Classic, and then Bitcoin Interest. I really don't know much about it, to be honest. I don't know much about the project. I have looked at it before, though. I have looked at the I have looked at it before in a live stream. So how does it work? How does Bitcoin interest work? How does the interest system work? Yeah, I mean, the whole idea with ASICs, though, is... The thing is, it's not as simple and it's not as black and white as ASICs are evil, ASICs are a scam. Like with GPUs, you could be a year or so, more than a year. Like, at current mining rates, you know, your break-even point for an expensive GPU could end up being 2 years or never, you know, because the price of the GPU will go down and down. But with ASICs, it tends to be your break-even point is like 2 months or 3 months or something like that. Then after that, that's the gravy period, and that can last for another 3 months. It can last for a year. It can last for multiple years, or it could end very quickly. And I think that is ultimately what's going to happen with the Equihash coins. I think the difficulty is going to spike, and I do think that, you know, if you take a coin like Zcash, for example, all these Equihash miners have come into the market. So Zcash is the main coin everyone's mining. Now, yes, more people are holding it, more people are mining it, but more people will be selling it as well, and you're going to have more sellers than buyers. So I think the price of, I do think the price of Zcash is going to go down. I think so. I think, you know, if there's more people, you know, there's a ton of, it's, excuse me, it's not just the fact there's more people mining it, It's the fact that the people that are mining Zcash, I was saying Zhash there. It's the fact that the people that are mining Zcash are selling. They are, you know, they're going to mine Zcash, sell, mine Zcash, sell, which I realise, you know, increases trading volume and all that kind of thing. But what you end up with, if you look at one of the exchanges, you'll probably see, if you maybe look here or something, you maybe see, is it going to show me? Right, so which one is green buying, red is selling? Okay, that's the opposite of what I thought I'd see. I was going to see that you'd see more more sellers than buyers. Is that right? That's the greens buying, yeah. So that's the opposite of what I thought I would see. But I think that, you know, if the fact that this is going down, it's hard to say because, you know, the market's been going down, but there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 times as many people mining this coin over the next few months. So you're going to have 2, 3, 4 more times more people actually selling those coins as well. And that's going to be a ton of people selling the coin. And I imagine there's going to be the same amount of people buying it. So I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you think about NiceHash? From a mining point of view, occasionally it is profitable. I don't mind mining to NiceHash every now and then as a backup pool. If I can't find a coin, I'm like right now I'm actually mining to NiceHash. Not because I want to mine to NiceHash, but because I was like, right, what coin am I going to mine? What coin am I going to mine? Well, I need to put on Lyra 2Z because it's quiet and I can still record when I'm mining it, and I just throw on NiceHash. I'm not going to make much money from it, but it was either that or just switch it off. But I will investigate other Lyra 2Z coins. From a buying point of view, NiceHash, it gives you some great potential to take advantage of short-term situations as far as hash rate and all that. But it is also being used for attacks as well. Knowledge. Buy on machines which have already hammered up for months, by which point the difficulty will shut up. Yeah. Yeah, the difficulty is going to shoot up a crazy amount over the next few months. Quantify. So quantify, right, okay, so you're talking about this one. The 8 hash one, right, okay. Oh, back, right, okay. I'm happy to check out some of these. Just when I saw the other one, I saw the ICO, I thought it was like I didn't know what it was. I'll check those out in a second. Right, we see, where am I? It basically reads like a proof of work, proof of stake hybrid. ASICs are not a scam, but the effect they will drive big, massive GPU miners and nodes out of network. It's not good for coin to lose nodes. The thing, I mean, in theory, ASIC miners should be good because of how efficient they are and all that, but efficiency becomes kind of irrelevant when the difficulty spikes up, because at the end of the day, you know, if an ASIC mining machine replaces 10 1080 Ti's, but then everyone else buys them, and then all of a sudden it's the same as 1080 Ti's. So, I don't know. Quantify's got 9 GPUs, 10 60s and 5 70s. We've got a mix. Mats is a drunk fellow. Enjoy. Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest problem that everyone has with ASIC mining machines, is that it centralizes wealth, and it's going to a few companies, mainly Bitmain. As someone who wants to create a rig with 4 or 5 GPUs, what cards would you recommend? DE7, I guess the answer to that is it depends. It depends on what graphics cards are available to you and what algorithms that you want to mine. If there is a particular algorithm that you want to mine, a particular coin, sorry, that you want to mine, you're like, I want to mine this coin, then you'd maybe gear your purchase, you know, towards a card that can handle that well. What I would say, what I did, I'll tell you what I did last year before I bought my cards. I made lots of spreadsheets, and I made a couple of spreadsheets, and I took a note. You know, I spent a few weeks learning about everything. You know, first I downloaded some mining software and I tried some things out, but then I created a spreadsheet, and me and my friend was doing this, and we were looking at profit and loss, and we're looking at theoretical break-even points. But what we were doing was looking at cards, and then we were looking at the cards that are available, looking at the price they were available for. We looked at the average hash rate of those cards. If you look online, you'll find websites with tables with the hash rates of certain cards, and it's, you know, not always it's not always 100% correct, but it's a good guide. What I found out, I was going to build exclusively there, if I can talk. I was going to build just 1080 Ti rigs initially, just 1080 Ti's, just 1080 Ti's, 1080 Ti's, 1080 Ti's. But I made the decision to go for 1060s instead, because 1060s, when I looked at the hash power that I was getting from 1060s, it worked out a lot better. So at that time, with the cards that are available for me at that time, 1060s were by far and large they were far and away the best thing for me to buy. But if you're in a different region from me, if you're, say, in North America, you might find that 1060s aren't as cheap relatively as they are in the UK at that time. Maybe 1070s are cheaper, maybe an AMD card is cheaper. It really does depend. I mean, if you see a bargain for a particular card that's second-hand or brand new, you might change your whole, you know, your whole setup. But that's what I did. I set up some spreadsheets, put in the hash rates, then I put in the purchase price. But you also have to think of the power rating. So I looked at 8 1060s per motherboard. After that, I would have to buy another motherboard, another rig, which means more RAM, another hard drive, another power supply. So these are all things that you have to look at. I think you've bought a rig before anyway, haven't you? You've bought a rig anyway, so you probably know a lot of what I'm saying. Yeah, 1060s. Catching up with what you're saying, you've got a 1060 6GB at the moment. That's what I've got. I was looking at those, maybe a 1070, but I don't know if it's worth the extra price. It really does depend, because it depends on the price of the cards that are available. Basically, the way that NVIDIA cards work in the market is an expensive 1060 6GB isn't that much cheaper than a cheap 1070, and an expensive 1070 isn't that much cheaper than a cheap 1070 Ti. So you've got the ones that kind of the top of the range, and then you've got the ones at the bottom of the range. But you just have to look at the cards available, look at the price, look at the hash rate. I went for 1060s, and the downside to buying cheaper cards with 1060s, forgetting the fact that there's only 6GB in the cards, and I don't think that'll be a major problem the next year, but resale value is less, but it's all relative. Like I bought some 1080 Ti's at like £900, some of them, and yes, from a resale point of view, at one point, maybe even this year, I could sell it for £500. But that's me effectively lost, you know, what's that, 40 odd % of the value. Whereas a 1060, you buy it for £250, it might only drop by £100, or it might only drop by 30% or whatever. There's a lot of ways to look at it, and this is the thing. I don't think there's a right way or wrong way to do it. But from a hash to price to hash point of view, 1060s do seem to be one of the most efficient. They do seem to be one of the best ones, as far as you get a lot of hash power for a relatively low price. That's interesting. Paul buys old S9s and brings them back to life and OCs them. What kind of problem would you find with that, Paul, as far as an old S9? What kind of problems would you have with it? Richard says Bitcoin wouldn't be so high in price if ASICs weren't on the network. Have we talked about Moondex? Someone brought it up earlier. I haven't checked it out yet. I can check it out if you want. Also, you know, what I didn't touch upon there is obviously from a duration point of view, a 1080 Ti from a mining point of view should last you a couple of years longer. So perhaps in a year, I don't know, but maybe in a year or so, maybe a 1060 6GB will be irrelevant. Maybe it can't mine all the cards, all the algorithms that are out. Maybe when the RAM requirements go up and up to tackle ASICs, a card like a 1060 isn't going to do it. And a 1080 Ti might still be able to mine a lot of coins. But it's one of those things that you can't really think 2-3 years in down the line with mining hardware. I think you have to think within the next 12 months or 18 months. Brock saying we wait for 1180 over 1080 Ti now. I think the 1180 might come out and they're talking August. That's the rumour anyway. I think if the 1180 does get announced though, DE7, I think we will see a drop in price with cards. It's just Zero's got 4 1060 rigs. Matt says in Sweden only drunk people buy 1080 Ti's for mining. Your last two were £940. Wow. I bought my first 1080 Ti. All my 1080 Ti's are the you can't see them, but the ASIC Strix. You can't see the box here. In fact, if I put it up, you can see the ASICs. If I put it up there, see the ASIC Strix? I've got the ASIC Strix OC edition. And the first one was 750. I think the second one was 750. Then the next one was 850. And then I think it was like 870 and then 900 and 900 or something like that. Right, so I asked Paul there about old ASIC mining machines. He said he buys old S9s, and I asked what was wrong with them, and he says that they've never been cleaned. So he takes them apart and he cleans them perfectly, and he puts in the latest firmware and overclocks them. So is this? Do you think this is just because people have bought these machines and they just didn't know how to run them? They didn't maintain them. They just left them in a box and let them mine. How long your mining cards last without failures? Can you mine 24/7 for 5 years without a problem? Yes, you could. I believe you could. But it is the silicon lottery, because you could buy a card technically brand new, and it could stop working after a day or so. You could just be very unlucky. Or you could buy a card that burns up after 6 months. You could buy a card that burns up after a year. If you run your cards and you cool them, I think if you keep them cool and you keep them dust free and things like that, I don't see why there wouldn't be any reasons why it couldn't run for 5 years. I've got an old laptop. It was an old gaming laptop, and I mean, it's just sitting in a box, but I used that for years. It's like 10 or 11 years old now, and it still works. I can still browse the web with it. It still works okay. It's got a graphics card in it. It still works. Obviously, a mining card is different, but these cards were designed to be used. These cards were designed for gamers who play 12 hours a day, overclocking the cards. So they are designed to be used. But I think anything outside the warranty period, you know, you're laughing. That's the way I look at it, especially if you're mining. $300,000 NVIDIA GPUs with Hynix memory, I bet. Yeah, I've got Hynix and a lot of mine. Yeah, Brock makes up a fair point that a 5-year-old graphics card probably won't be able to mine due to increasing difficulty keeping up with the newer cards. Yeah, and there'll be more people mining. The hash rate will go up, the prices will go up, and all that. But at that point, you should be selling them anyway. You should be selling them on at that point and buying newer cards. Paul says that people don't have this, they don't service anything, and they don't have the guts to do it. But that, for me though, that is one of the attractions. That's one of the attractions of ASIC mining machines, is that I don't have to maintain them as much as I would a GPU machine. I can just plug and play, basically, just sit it in and let them play. But obviously there is some maintenance as far as software and that goes. But one of the attractions for me, I mean, I've not bought an ASIC mining machine and I don't have any plans to buy any just now, but one of the attractions for them would be that it would be low maintenance as far as maintenance goes, as far as dealing with updates and changing things and all that kind of stuff. You know, it does seem a little bit simpler. But I am going to test this week if I get some time. This is going to be my USB card, my USB flash drive for, I think I want to try maybe Hive OS first, and then I might try SMOS if that doesn't work out. But I might try Hive OS because I'm getting a lot of problems with Windows Defender. As far as GPUs go, temperature wise, my 1060s are about 70-75% right now. Is that right? No, they're a little bit. No, they're lower than I'm looking at the fan speed. My 1060s are around 50% actually. 50%. I'm getting mixed up again. My 1060s, if I get it third time lucky, my 1060s are about 50 degrees Celsius. And so my 1080 Ti's. So all my cards are running quite low just now. But I'm using Lyra 2Z. If I had to switch back to Safecoin at Equihash 1445, it would be a lot noisier in here. Right guys, so I'm going to tie up the stream soon because I've been on for about 2.5 hours. What I'll quickly do, I'll run through some of the coins that we spoke about. I'll quickly talk about that coin that what was it, Quantify was talking about. He brought up a few coins that were on what to mine. So, you know, there's a few coins like this, a few 8hash coins here. So let's investigate this. I'm going to investigate these coins and see what they're like. We'll check out this one. Ubiq. So here we go. 89 cents. So this is an Ethereum type coin at 8hash. And this is near the top of the list of what to mine. I've never checked this out though. So smart contracts. So browser-based client wallet. A browser-based client-side wallet for UBQ and Ubiq-based tokens. So where's the white paper? Is there a white paper? There's a quarterly report. It says Ubiq is a decentralized platform which allows the creation and implementation of smart contracts. Right. Yeah, I'm sure this is a legit project. I was just looking for the white paper to get a better understanding of it. So it just seems to be for smart contracts. So, yeah, it's kind of jumped up a little bit and it's gone back down. But this does seem to be, it always seems to be around the top. It's all 8hash now. It's all 8hash at the top. Bitcoin Interest is the first Equihash coin. With regards to what to mine, coin market cap and all that, I'm quite interested to know what happens when a coin gets added for the first day. What happens the very first day a coin is added to coin market cap and what to mine? How much is the price affected? How much does it affect the hash rate as far as miners and that go? No, less your neighbours will love you. Yeah, Matt, so if I try out Hive OS and all that, I'll give my thoughts on it and let you guys know what I think about it. I've actually got a few things I need to do. I still need to review Trezor and KeepKey. I've got a lot of reviews to catch up on. Is Richard, before you go to sleep, is it coming home or not? I think that's the thing. I mean, I think everyone assumes a Scottish guy doesn't want the English to, England to win the World Cup, but I think it's more to do with the media that around the UK, you know, as far as how it's handled. I really like Gareth Southgate as a manager. I really like most of the England team as far as the players go. I really like the players. And this is without doubt their best chance to win a World Cup. So, yeah, I think they've got a great chance. Croatia are a fantastic team, and they're going to meet either, is it France or Belgium, isn't it? So, it wouldn't be easy, but they've actually been pretty impressive the last few games. Definitely the best chance they've had of getting to the final in my lifetime. So I'll be watching the games anyway. I'll see how it goes. Captain Happy's got 1.6 GPU fans running 1100 to 1500 RPM and temps between 58 and 69 Celsius. Mine's will probably go up as well once I stop streaming. If I put on a different algorithm, that the temps will go up. Yep. Night Nollis. Take care, Paul. Yeah, Captain Happy's right. Whatever miners do, always be safe and make sure you don't do fire hazards. Always have good power units, thick enough power wires, and don't touch those SATA Molex power adapters. I've actually got, I think I'm, no, I took them out. I took those out, actually. So, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I was going to do a kind of overview at the end with all the coins that we looked at, but it would probably take about 10 minutes to do that. So, I'll check out Pirro another time. I don't have the time. But what I'm going to do is leave a link to all the coins that I've looked at in this video. So when this video gets published online my channel in a few minutes, you'll see a link to all the websites and all the coins that we checked out. You can look at them yourself. You can do a little bit more research yourself, and you can maybe drop by the Discord, check out the hash rate, and then, you know, see how it goes on. So William said he doesn't want England to win. I'll put that politely. Yeah, thanks, mate. I'll maybe move the power over and I'll see if it's creating the same thing. It could just be a grounding issue, as you said. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. I'll try and do another one of these very soon and catch up with you guys. Happy mining, guys, and hopefully we'll try and find some coins for us all to mine. A good coin that's profitable. So until next time, guys, take care. Cheers.